Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Well, it's going out of print when these 800 books are gone, and the way it's going, that might happen in the next day or two. They're available at Infowars.com. Hope you get them. Hope when Charlotte gets back from her vacation around the world that she brings them back into print. Charlotte, I mean, so you're done. This is it. When these are out, that's it.
Yes, it is, because the book is available as a free download. People don't have to read the whole thing at once, but they can go to the index and check anything that they see and just look at it.
Yeah, well, you're a sweetheart for doing that, but people don't seem to pay attention to something a lot of times when it is a download.
No, I know.
It's good to give teachers and educators this big phone book hardcover. We've got hardcovers as well, or soft cover, and go, boom, drop it on their desk.
They need it badly. Give it to people who will use it. Now, Alex, I'm emailing to your office a really superb, I think it's the best thing that's ever been put together. A friend of mine helped me put it together. I wrote it, basically, but it's called The Death of Free Will. And it's about the Reinventing Schools Coalition that's going all over the country. And I told you about the kids that graduate at 14 and ones at 21. The whole public school system is being completely dismantled to put this in. Now this particular article covers all the old quotes, some of which I've used today. It covers, there's some clicks for some video of Jed Brown, a great educator who died a few years ago, who explains behavioral conditioning. He had his own rats when he was going through university training in psychology. That's a click on the internet. People can see that. I'm sending this through to you. It's called The Death of Free Will, December 2010. And Alex, if you would put that up on your website, I would appreciate it.
Absolutely. In fact, when we say bye to you here in a moment, I will make sure that you're sending it to the right person. We'll post it within the next 20 minutes or so at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com in its entirety. And I think we did shut down your website. We were trying to access it a few minutes ago, and it was frozen and basically down. But again, just amazing work you've done. So bottom line, they federalize the schools. They bring in the Skinner brainwashing. Now they've wrecked them. Now they're corporatizing the schools, when what we really need is the counties and cities to run the schools. We don't really have real independent school districts anymore. We need to get back to that and kick the feds out because, and again, you were there. You headed this up. You witnessed it. This is their plan.
I saw the whole thing, and the fact that it happened under Ronald Reagan is just so shocking. And not only did it happen in the department under him, but then he went even, to Geneva and signed the agreements with the Soviet Union so that he could put the Soviet system in.
Briefly, we've got a minute and a half left. I mean, that's on record, but folks don't know about the UNESCO agreements. Tell people.
Well, the UNESCO agreements are really not, I mean, they're horrible. They were in 1948, and they're the whole value chain.
Sure, it's just from the Gorbachev stuff I've read that continues on that line. But just briefly then, the Soviet agreement. The
Soviet agreement is putting in the method, getting rid of grades, getting rid of competition, putting in the community stuff and all, which we see today. Everything's community, this and that. And there's some really interesting documents in my book about American educators who visited the Soviet Union and went through their schools and talked about, this is back 40, 50 years ago, and said, we don't have that here. Well, by God, we have it now.
Communitarianism.
He did what he did.
Agenda 21, communitarianism, where the children are little tattletale spies who can't even write their names.
Oh, yes. I mean, their allegiance is to the state, not to their parents anymore. And that's why you may have a problem with your children at the dining room table. Their values are totally contrary to yours. But this sort of thing can be changed. But you can't change it until you change the substance of the curriculum and you support the good teachers.
Well, Charlotte, the author of Deliberate Dumbing Down, available, going out of print at Infowars.com. It's out of print, but we've got the only bulk copies. You're going to be back with us on solutions specifically next Monday. Let me say bye to you during the break. Amazing work from Charlotte Iserbyt. God bless her. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Diamond Gusset is proud to announce the anthem of the Patriot Movement. They're offering a free CD, T-shirt, and bumper sticker with a qualifying purchase. Diamond Gusset offers great products at great prices while keeping Americans working.
I'm looking for a factory where a man can feed his family. Not worried about them moving it south, closing the doors and shutting her down tomorrow. I'm looking for America.
We're American and be proud. Go to gusset.com/America.
The land of the free and the home of the brave. Seems like I just woke up one day and it was gone, long gone. But I know in my heart it's still
Again, go to gusset.com/America today. Hi, this is Alex Jones. You've heard me talk about the delicious, easy to fix, and very storable foods from eFoodsDirect.com. I've told you for years that eFoods Direct has the best storable food on the planet. Now it's that time of year again, and their holiday special is here. They have 2 holiday price packs for you to put into your reserves for a secure future or to share with others. The first is a 6-month bulk supply in 10 cans. And the second is a 5-week supply of quick and easy to fix meals, including delicious bakery items shipped in heavy tote bags. Now, for a limited time, when you order 2 or more of these special holiday packs, you'll get free shipping on your entire order. Call now, 800-409-5633, or visit them at efoodsdirect.com/Alex. That's 800-409-5633, or efoodsdirect.com/Alex.
From his Central Texas Command Center, deep behind enemy lines, the information war continues. It's Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
We had Bob Barr on for 30 minutes in the first hour. Now, I've known this was coming, but it's again, one thing to know something's coming. It's another thing to actually see it happen. I've seen Homeland Security for 7 years with Governor Ridge 7 years ago on C-SPAN admit that the TSA will decide through Homeland Security if you can have a job. They're going to run security on the highways, the malls, buildings. This is the new service economy. This is the post-industrial America where the government taxes the population and then hires tens of millions. Just like they had a large percentage of the population being little spy goons in East Germany under the Stasi, it's the same thing here. And here's the Drudge Report. He's got her press release out. Big Sis invades Walmart. If you see something, say something. And they already have these in the airports, but now it's going to be at all of the Walmart locations, more than 230 Walmart stores. And they go on and announce it's going to be rolling out on the streets, billboards, just training everyone to spy on each other, but the border's wide open. This is the federalization of everything. Checkpoints on the highways, checkpoints at the malls. They're already doing it. In fact, we have articles dealing with it today. Paul Joseph Watson, TSA-style pat-downs hit the streets. And it's local police with the TSA running checkpoints, searching people right out of North Korea, East Germany. It's just so horrible to see this happening. Also, intelligence contractor floats idea of body cavity searches. That's Kurt Nimmo. New York Daily News says that a message board used by Al-Qaeda talked about putting bombs in people's stomachs or in their you-know-whats. And so now maybe they're going to have to do proctology exams. See, government has demanded that people sacrifice their firstborn to Pharaoh. Government has demanded that, the Aztecs give us your kids. This is what control freaks always build. It's like a tropism. Like a plant grows and aims at the sun to get the sunshine for photosynthesis. Tyrants like black uniforms, human sacrifice, wars, deaths. They like, they're sadist. And good people tend to lick boots and do what they're told. And the government staging the terror attacks. They are a corrupt group that has robbed and stolen the public blind, and they know what they're doing. So here it is. In fact, let me just go ahead and read over some of this. The Department of Homeland Security, DHS Secretary Janet Napolitano today announced the expansion of the department's national "If you see something, say something" that now is going to be on the streets of America. Campaign to hundreds of Walmart stores. See, Walmart is basically a government front, just like IBM, just like Microsoft. It's come out, they're involved in COG programs, martial law programs. Forced inoculation centers have been designated under the model States Health Emergency Powers Act. Walmart is key, a key criminal organization that must be boycotted. You want to boycott pure evil? Walmart. They kill your small towns. Campaign to hundreds of Walmart stores across the country, launching a new partnership between DHS and Walmart to help the American public play an active role in ensuring the safety and security of our nation. So a federal spying arm. Homeland Security starts with hometown security. And each of us plays a critical role. Imagine people all over the country in Walmarts buying their cheap Chinese slave goods with big billboards that says TV screens saying, watch out for suspicious people, call the feds, call police. I mean, right out of 1984. Listen how they say it all folksy. Homeland Security starts with hometown security. And each of us plays a critical role in keeping our country and our community safe. Who keeps us safe from the bankers, said Secretary Napolitano. And they have video announcements of her now in the Walmarts. I applaud Walmart for joining the "If You See Something, Say Something" campaign. Well, I see a big criminal corporation that goes into towns to leverage out their competition and use Chinese slave goods to kill all their competition. I see Walmart caught going in and hiring a bunch of egg producers to produce eggs, knowing that within a year it'll knock out all their competition, then they can triple prices. I see a mafia organization that hates this country. Oh, you got lots of big American flags saying "Made in America," so all the good old boys can walk in and go, there's a big billboard that says "Made in America." Then nothing's made in America in the store. And you got the old people. It's come out who they do actuaries on. They know statistically when they're going to die, and they get $2-3 million of insurance money on them, and then never tell the family they had insurance on grandma. You're like, oh, they hired my 85-year-old grandma who's had double bypasses for $7 an hour. Aren't they nice to grandma? Yeah, they got insurance on her. I mean, Walmart is a vicious organization. I'm sorry. If You See Something, Say Something campaign, originally implemented by New York's Metropolitan Transportation Authority and funded in part by a $13 million from DHS. Oh, they're getting paid, too. Transit Security Grant Program is a simple and effective program to engage the public. Isn't that a perfect place for the Stasi signs to go up, Walmart? And key frontline employees, frontline, this is InfraGard, to identify and report indicators of terrorism, crime, and other threats to the proper transportation and law enforcement authorities. And it's come out that Target is like a government front as well, Adam.